Alright guys, it's the first show of 2024, and Jimmy's bitch ass is dead asleep, not responding to my freaking text message. We're about to go wake him up. It's a new year. We gotta grind, we gotta shine, we got a bunch of crap to do, and I'm sick of Jimmy's bitch ass sleeping. I don't give a damn about his dumbass baby. Let me tell him something about being a baby. Baby Primetime 99. Jimmy! Wake up time! Jimmy, get your ass up!
What the hell?
Jimmy, it's showtime. Get up. Get up, Jimmy. Get up, Jimmy. Get up. Let's go. Shut up.
No, my baby can't.
I don't care about your damn baby. It's showtime. Let's go. Get in the producer's chair. It's time to go to war. It's 2024, Jimmy. Get your ass up and get in your damn chair. I don't give a damn about your baby. I'm your new baby. Wah, wah, gaga, goo, goo. I just poo-pooed in my diaper. Get your ass in your chair and let's go to work. It's 2024, bitch.
When? Okay.
Start the show. All right, guys. All you chat rats, it's showtime.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and this evening we have a wild show in store for you. So, before we get started, let me just introduce this guy. He's a legend. He's not just known as Charleston White's bodyguard, but he spent a little time in prison. He's a murderer, which I love. We love murderers, very pro-murder here, and that's why I love this man. He's an internet legend. He's soon to be a mainstream media legend. We welcome on the one, the only AD, Anthony Dewberry. Anthony, how you doing, my friend?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be sitting here.
Anthony, I'm so happy you're on the show, Anthony. Seriously. I know you say you watch the show a little bit, but you know, the show can get a little crazy. Charleston's had a lot of, your very close friend Charleston, he's been on this program multiple times, and he's had a lot of viral clips on here doing a lot of crazy stuff. So my first question, what's it like being best friends with Charleston White?
Me and Charles have been best friends for over 30-some years. So our relationship is bigger than the internet. For what everybody, like right now, what everybody see, this is new.
Him being famous?
Him being famous and, you know, everything that's going on the internet. Because I've been knowing Charleston when we was gang banging. I know Charleston when we was riding around in a broke car. I know Charleston when he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that I know Charleston from all angles.
Charleston's calling right now. No, and I think that's what makes Charleston, you know, he's very misunderstood. You were on Say Cheese talking about this, because when you meet Charleston, he's the nicest, most down-to-earth guy, just like you, Anthony. You know, you're from Texas. We're a little nicer, I feel like. You know, he's got that southern hospitality is what I like to say about Charleston. Exactly. But the internet, they make him out to be like he's a villain, like he's the Joker.
They supposed to, because one thing about the internet job is not to make you a good guy, to make you a bad guy. You can never come on the internet playing the good role. If you come on the internet playing the good role, you're not gonna get no likes and views. No,
and it's funny you say that, because that's what they want. They want combative. They, like me, I got famous because I called AOC a big booty Latina. They love that. They want to see people fight, and I think that's why Charleston resonates so well. And you, because you speak the truth. You talk and speak out against a lot of this gay indoctrination on the youth. You talk about how a lot of these kids, these gangbangers like you, they didn't learn the lesson. So tell us a little bit, Anthony, because we got to get into the show, but I want to get a little bit of your background. So you actually went to jail for 18 years. They charged you with 28 years for, you were a accomplice on a murder. Is that correct?
No, I committed a murder when I was 15 years old.
You committed the murder. You pulled the trigger.
I committed the murder. I committed the murder.
Darius, come here real quick, Darius.
I committed the murder.
Okay, so this is Darius. This is my right-hand man, Darius. You're going to have to come down. Darius, when I told Darius that here, Darius, come down so you can see on the camera. Darius, I said we're having Anthony Dewberry on. He's a murderer. What did you say?
Well, you asked me if I was scared of him, and, you know, I said I wasn't. Because
yeah, you did. You said you were scared.
It's just a fact.
You're scared of Anthony.
I don't have a reason to be scared of him, you know, or anybody. You know what I'm saying?
You should be scared of Anthony. He's a strong black man.
I feel what you're saying, but it's just, you know, I don't have problems to nobody, out of turn. I mean, basically,
You're not going to have any problems with Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm low key about everybody.
This is what he said, Anthony.
Pretty much say to myself, so.
He said, this is what he said, though. He goes, did he actually do the murder, or was it one of those ones where they framed him?
Yeah.
And I said.
Yeah, because it's just way too much of that. And it's like out of control, like every other week, every other month.
Exactly.
The brother's getting out. He's done 25.
Innocence
30,
Project, they call that.
35, 40,
Exactly.
even 50. So they were innocent. They were set up and framed,
But Anthony, you
They
weren't
said none of them were
innocent.
out in the streets or nothing like that. They just were set up.
But Anthony, and his say
That's why I was
cheese.
asking,
Do we have that clip, or should we wait to play it, Jimmy?
Let's wait.
Okay, we'll wait. But real quick, I just want to say, no, Anthony actually did it. He actually did the murder, and he was going to. And right, you tried to get him to do a plea deal, and they wouldn't even give you a plea deal?
Yeah, they wouldn't give me no plea deal. They wanted me to go out with a trial, jury trial, and everything. And I accept full responsibility for my murder.
Yeah, and this is another thing. I'm in the bail bond business. I've dealt with a lot of murders, vehicular manslaughter. A lot of people make mistakes, and they learn from it. I think that's what's so great about you, Anthony, is that you speak out against a lot of these gangbangers that are shooting and that are doing a lot of, spontaneous crime. How did you say it? People are killing people to impress people that don't care about them?
Exactly. And that's what we living with. We living right now because nobody's able to give them the real no more. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to falsify everything that goes on. Everybody want to make going to prison and glorify like it's a lovely thing because they're not giving you the true background of prison.
It's bad, obviously.
Prison is psychological, a place where it can literally destroy you mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, that's one aspect, but mentally is another aspect. That's why you got so many people come from prison that cannot connect with society. They don't know what it's like to pay a bill.
Yeah.
They don't know what it's like to be able to love on a woman. They don't know what it's like to be a responsible individual. So what they do is they go back to what they feel like is easy. See, the streets is easy.
Yeah.
Being a man is hard.
Wow.
See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. See, I had to wake up and realize that as I went on my journey because I went down that road at a young age, at the age of 15.
You were gangbanging, hustling at 15. Nobody tell you.
Like at the age of 15, I was in the streets. I was hustling. I'm a street guy. I was out there because I was fascinated.
Mm-hmm. And you want to make money, I'm sure.
I was fascinated. And at the end of the day, to be honest with you, we gonna make money, but at that age, we not making money to be or nothing. We just making money just to buy a brand new pair of shoes.
Yeah.
We making money just to buy a brand new outfit. We not making money to go buy a house. We not making money on those things like that. So at the end of the day, we just doing something to look good for the moment. So
not worried about the consequences.
We not worried about the consequences because at that time we young. So we feel like that if anything was to happen, they ain't gonna give us a little pat on the wrist and let us go.
But that's not what happens now, I don't feel like. I mean, are they still giving? I mean, because listen, now I want to kind of transition this before we get more into Anthony's story. So now, and I don't know if you've seen this, Anthony, but the president of Harvard, a woman by the name of Claudine Gay, she just had to resign because, Jimmy, why was it she was sympathetic to Hamas terrorists? Is that why?
Well, in front of Congress, she kept saying quotes that made her sound like Hitler, and we exposed that. And today she announced that she is resigning from Harvard, so we're taking full credit.
Yes, so she said a bunch of stuff about Hamas. So what do you think about the Israel and Palestine conflict as a black man, Anthony, that has nothing to do with it? I mean that because how does two guys throwing rocks at each other in the desert affect a black man in Irving, Texas?
It don't affect me.
Yeah.
It don't affect me. When I look at wars in other countries, I just sit back and realize that they got problems that they need to solve because I got problems I need to solve here.
Yeah. What do you think about all the money we give them?
Be honest with you, I look at it like when I say we, I'm not giving them no money.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that the United Nations, they are all together as one. They have their own organization. Mm-hmm. We're not part of their organization.
Nope.
See, everybody think that we is part of their organization. No, we're not. That's the reason why I always classify you have rich and you have poor. There's no in between.
There's what he just said is the smartest thing possible. There is no middle class. And now I think the system has been, I think we have a racist system towards black people. But now I'd like to get your opinion, Anthony. You see all these January 6 people. Now they did walk in the Capitol, they did insurrection, but they're giving them 6 years, 15 years. Yet child predators sometimes get 6 months. So the system now was really totally weaponized against black people, but now I think it's also being weaponized against white people. What do you think about that, Anthony?
I feel like the system goes against whatever they want to go against.
Yeah.
I mean,
The middle class, though, that's what was so brilliant what you said. There is no middle class.
there's no middle class, but when you made a statement about pedophiles, when you made a statement about why they don't get a certain amount of time, because we support homosexuality where we at. We support this. We support that. So it's not like we going against that. We support that. Everything that they go against, which is gangster, being a gangster, doing this, they go against it. So they're going to give out a lot of time because, hey, that's what they really against.
Black people.
And to be honest with you, it's not really black people.
Okay.
And this is what I try to explain to people. And I've been to prison and where you might have 4 white guys. I've been to prison where you got the Mexicans over here and you might have 4 white guys here and you got blacks everywhere, right? What happened is, as blacks, we find ourselves getting lazier and lazier. We don't want to work no more, so we continue to try to find the easy way out. So when you continue to try to find the easy way out, what's the easy way out? It's what's going to cost you to go to prison.
Yeah.
So we got to be realistic about what's going on. I didn't have to go to a club at the age of 15 and commit a murder.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be in the streets hustling when I got a mom and I got a father.
Yep.
I didn't have to do that. I made a decision to do that. See, we can't look at this picture and make this picture about black and white. We got to make this picture about common sense.
Mm-hmm. What about the victimhood? Do you think that black people are playing victim too much, or you think it's fair?
The reason why people play a victim is because they want you to feel sorry for them.
Yep.
I did 18 years and I don't need nobody to feel sorry for none that I did because I accept full responsibility for what I done.
Yeah.
If you give me a job, you give me a job. If you don't, I respect that because guess what? I made a decision when I was 15 years old that I got to live with for the rest of my life. I should be an example for all the kids out there right now to realize that, hey, when you make a decision at the age of 14, 15, 16, it'll cost you for the rest of your life. Let me be the one to take the knife in the chest. Let me be the one to take that bullet to show the world that, hey, man, listen, nobody owe you nothing when you make certain kind of mistakes.
You know, that's called going from a zero to a hero because you're willing to actually take the responsibility. No, I mean that. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not even saying that facetiously. It's funny, though, how a lot of people, you're a martyr. You jumped on the grenade for these other people, but they don't realize that. And that's why, Anthony, why I love when you go on these podcasts, you just, the straight dope, as I say, the cold, hard facts. You don't try to, glamorize something that's not very glamorous. So that's why, Anthony, I think you are a future voice like you and Charleston, because y'all are speaking real stuff. You're not speaking about the gay agenda and all this. You're not idolizing rappers or idolizing these people that don't give a damn about us. You just speak the truth. So that's why, Anthony, I think you're going to be blowing up here in the next year for sure. Okay, real quick, we got to do the promo. Guys, hey, this year, it's our first year, 2024. If you guys want to support us, go to theblaze.com/primetime and join the Blaze today. Use the code BiologicalFather. You get $30 off. We need more subscriptions to keep the show going. So, guys, go and please do that. Your New Year's resolution. Watch more Primetime with Alex Stein. I believe, Jimmy, how much is it for the year? $130?
I don't know. I'm not good at math.
And I think you get $30 off, so it's like $100. So, guys, get that. I'm not good at math either. All right, so now we have to get into the meat of the show, Jimmy. We're doing resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. We have a lot on here. Some we haven't actually cleared with you beforehand because we needed to discuss on the show, but let's get into it.
Yes, I know that. I know you guys are trying to do this. Okay, so what is this? This is the first resolution. Anthony, we get a lot of these OnlyFans women on the show, and I know Charleston cuts them down. Sometimes you cut them down, but every time I have like a big hoe with her thong on my show, I simp. I love it. I'm nice to it, but they all want me to cuss them out. So what do you think about all these women doing OnlyFans and showing their boobs for $5.99 a month?
She give money.
Yes, what I said.
Give money. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to realize that don't be ashamed of your body. If it's your body, you can show it. If somebody going to pay for it, let it show it. I mean, you got to realize that this world is not built just for me and you.
Yep.
This world is built for everybody, and everybody got a different way of looking at things. This is what I try to get people to understand. I had a club. When I came home, I had a club. I had a club for 5 years. I seen naked women every day.
Yeah.
I seen naked women every day.
And that was fun. Or you got sick of it?
But I never touched none of them.
Okay. I would have.
Because it was nothing to me.
Yeah.
I see.
You got desensitized.
Because my thing is that I've been messing with females since I was young.
Yeah. How old were you when you lost your virginity, Anthony?
I think I want to say I was 13 when I lost my virginity.
Damn, Jimmy, show Jimmy. Tell Anthony when you lost your virginity.
I was 29.
He waited till marriage. He's a good Christian kid. Can you believe? Anthony's getting laid at 13. He's so much of a stronger man than you, Jimmy.
Anthony, I actually have a question on that. These, girls who takes their clothes off and, might make sex tapes with their boyfriends on OnlyFans, if they came to you and said that I'm a Christian and I want to be a pastor, would you find that a little weird?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Pro OnlyFans.
Because my thing is that because you chose a religion does not mean that you're not sexually active.
I like
You just
that.
religion. You're not doing nothing to harm nobody. You just having sex. And you choose to have sex on TV to make some money.
But
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
you don't think that's a little weird?
No, Jimmy,
I
it's
don't.
not. I don't think
I
it's weird at
love
all.
it.
See, Jimmy, you're such a pussy,
No.
dude. Me and Anthony are real men, dude. If a woman wants to get naked,
He's slinging dick at 13. Like, I don't even know if I had pubes
yeah,
at 13.
he got laid at 13 because he's a badass. He probably slept with his teacher. Hey, who knows?
Hey, and you know what? He said that when I was in middle school, I was in 8th grade. My English teacher, I touched on the booty. And I still remember when she looked at me and she said, boy, and she let it go. And right then and there, me and her had a secret affair with each other.
I
Wait,
can't
so
tell
y'all
you're
did? Y'all
kidding.
took it farther at you?
We had a secret affair with each other. See, right now, everybody's starting to see what's going on now and not to understand that, man, we've been messing with teachers way back.
I know.
We've been doing that.
And it's not a big deal. Honestly, though, that you see all these hot women sleep with their students, I can't believe it. Every week there's some new hot woman. And it's always like a nice looking, 32-year-old woman, not some fat gargoyle, but usually she's in pretty good shape,
Exactly.
sleeping with her 15-year-old student. That happens all day long.
Thanks.
And then in prison, though, let's talk about this real quick before we get into it. Well, they treat chomos totally different in prison. A lot of people don't know that, Anthony.
Well, let me just say this. That's a false statement.
Okay, so I'm
And
wrong.
I want to break that down.
Please.
I done seen a lot of people in prison that have sexual cases, and they do their time.
And nobody messes with them? They got a sexual
They-
case with a minor or something?
They do their time. The only time they probably have a major confrontation is when in the county jail. But once you go to prison,
Yeah.
nobody's giving a fuck about the chomos. Nobody cares about that.
Oh, really? See, I thought...
Nobody really cares about that. Man, I did 18 years. And I can literally sit there and say I have never seen nobody jump on nobody because he had a sex case.
Wow.
Because you know why they can't do that? Because some of the most notorious gangsters in prisons are booty bandits. They like booty.
What was
tell me
that?
they're
What'd
down
you just
low.
do,
Some of
Darius?
the
Jimmy,
most-
shut up. What are you about to say, Jimmy?
No, Darius just made a really weird hand motion when he said booty
Especially
bandits.
Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior.
Come on, man.
Who's the Fleece Johnson?
Fleece Johnson, look him up. He did 45 years.
And he
or
was a
so.
gangster, but he liked booty on down low?
Yeah, because he had never been with a girl, right, when he went to prison. So, we were young and horny, we were 16, like, but damn, I gotta,
Get laid,
get it
yeah.
in. I gotta empty my balls. So,
So you're telling me a lot of download, bro.
And he loved it.
So
And he's been out like 2 years now, and he's been with his first woman, right? And they're married and everything, but he don't really like he don't really like pussy, He likes it.
He's fucked up.
Yeah, he's fucked up. I love pussy.
He's not really trying to divorce her or whatever necessarily,
He's
but
a
he still
sick
wants
soul.
a man.
He's
He
a sick
still wants
soul.
a man, whether he stays with her or not.
Yeah, he a sick soul.
He's
like
sick.
really, truly wants a man.
He a sick soul.
Because no, for real though.
Darius is a sick soul.
because
Darius,
he's like,
tell Anthony about the time you went to that glory hole. And tell him
No, we have that as a slide. Let me say
Oh, we
for
have that
that
as a slide? Okay, let's show that slide.
Yeah, let's just keep going through the resolutions.
Okay. Now the second resolution. Gosh, we have so much to talk about. Anthony, I hope you can come back because we have so much to talk about. All right, now this is another resolution. I do not want them to turn me transracial. So now this is Pearly things. They turned her into a Chinese woman and an African American. Is that correct, Jimmy?
I believe so.
So we don't want this to happen. Nobody do this to me. Do not turn me into a Chinese guy, even though I love Chinese people. Do not. Well, actually, if you guys turn me to a black guy, that actually would be cool. But Chinese, that's off limits. All right, what's the next one? Don't expose browser history dunking on ESPN. So I don't know if you saw this, Anthony. Another host here is by the name of Jason Whitlock. He posted, he's a Christian broadcaster, great guy, love the guy. But he posted a tweet saying, I'm getting these targeted ads. And in that targeted ad, what does that say? Stick the booty up the
Balls
beal.
deep inside of me is a great way to spend your birthday.
So what he did is he tweeted Anthony saying, why am I getting these targeted ads? This is demonic. This is sexual. What he didn't realize is that ad is a targeted ad from his cache, from his browsing history. So now it's got 30 million views, and everybody said, you're a freak. Why are you typing in sticking your booty and your balls deep inside your butthole? Or actually, that was more talking about him getting inserted. So always clear your browser history. That is one of my resolutions for the year. Okay, next one. Darius, no glory holes right now. I want you have you ever heard of a glory hole, Anthony?
No, I haven't
You've heard of a glory hole. Okay, so listen. A glory hole, they have them at those adult theaters and the porn stores. Well, they'll just have a hole in a doorway or a wall. And Darius has been to Mr. Peepers on Mockingbird.
Yeah, but that was in the 90s. It was 94 to 96. But glory holes debuted in like the late 70s, I think, like 77, 78, and they were most popular in like the 80s and like the first half of the 90s, and then
okay, now we got the history of glory holes.
Disappeared after 96.
Tell Anthony about what you did. You explain to him. You went to a room,
and I'd never heard of it, never read about it, nothing. Just didn't know anything, right?
you opened the door. Explain what happened.
I opened the door, went in, and just started watching movies, like whatever, cool. Then suddenly, I see, somebody peeping through the hole. It's like, come here.
They were talking to you through the hole.
Yeah, and then
Male or female?
Was it a male or female? Tell Anthony right now.
You don't know.
No! Anthony's trying to say he doesn't know.
It just, like I've said all along, it just didn't matter in that situation,
Come closer.
I think
Especially
it
since I was
matters.
young and nothing but a hard on. That was 21 to 23. I mean, hell.
And so you stuck it in there.
So you just stuck it in the hole.
Yeah, and never got less than 2 loads, and usually
2 loads.
Usually be 4, but I'm just saying 2 at the minimum.
Anthony, have you ever heard about that? I'd never heard a man go into that
Sometimes
for
6
real.
loads, sometimes 8
I
loads.
never heard of it.
Married. I mean,
I never heard of
it
it.
just was what it was. I mean,
But you're not gay, right?
No. Straight as could possibly be, but
He's straight as could possibly be.
But you could never say that you never got head from a man.
no, I can't say that definitively because I mean, like I said, outside of the glory hole, I definitely didn't. But I'm just saying,
You know what I'm saying?
it just didn't matter. I didn't think about it. I didn't, like hell, you would have.
Yeah, but Anthony said it right.
Dick, you would have sucked my dick.
You can't say that you've.
the hell,
You cannot sit here and put your hand on a Bible and say a man has never sucked on your thing.
I really can't because then they would back up to it. I couldn't see if it was a man or a woman. It was, and be kind of pointing to my dick and like,
Oh gosh.
With no word, just, appreciate it. We'll just give a thumbs up or whatever, wasn't really any words. So,
Were there any paper towels or anything in the thing?
yeah.
All right, we just put a new chat. Is Darius gay for going to a glory hole? Vote yes or
Darius
no.
is gay. I'm going to answer
no
that right
poll.
now. I'm answering that in the chat
that was
right
the phase,
I'm going in the chat.
It was what it was. I mean,
Guys, we need 30 more people to push us over 1,000. Come on in the stream. Jimmy, why are more people not watching the show right now?
Now we're over 1,000.
Okay, now we're
job.
over 1,000.
Now we're over 1,000.
Okay, good. Now I have to yell at them. All this glory hole talking. Okay, so now this is our last resolution, Jimmy?
No more fire
No,
this year.
I didn't agree to this, dude.
Yes. Okay, you know how you said, like, hey, I don't want the show to get canceled? We've had, I think, 7 meetings this year? Hey, Alex, you're not allowed to do fire. It's against building code. It's illegal. And what was your response?
I went outside and did the fire. I lit a huge fire outside. I got a can of gasoline and I put a bunch of gas on the floor. I really did do that, Anthony, and they're all mad. That's outside of the building. That's a real fire right there. I've spent a lot of time. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I've spent a lot of time on Hollywood sets, Jimmy. I've been on game shows. I've been on reality shows. Fire on set is actually very common. They don't seem to agree with that. They think that that's very unusual how many fires I light on the set, Anthony. What do you think about that?
Man, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
That's what I'm saying. Anthony's never heard about
I
it.
ain't never heard nothing like that. That's something new.
Jimmy, if Anthony's okay with it, I think we should be okay with it. So I'm not agreeing with that one.
If Alex with it, we gonna rock out.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm too scared to disagree with Anthony, so
Do not disagree with Anthony. He will kick your ass.
Oh.
Do not mess around with Anthony, guys. Everybody here, I told him, Darius, I said, Anthony Dewberry, a famous guy on the internet, had a murder charge. You were sweating bullets. You're trying to act all scared. I mean,
bullets.
sweating
I
bullets.
don't keep trouble going, so I don't have a reason to fear anybody, no matter what they've done.
You
or
were
what they're currently
sweating
doing.
bullets. I don't care what you say. Okay, now, Jimmy, we're going to do the prison recipe, or are we going to play some clips to react to?
Well, you're gonna tell people to hit the like button and subscribe, and then we're doing the prison recipe.
Okay, guys, everybody right now on YouTube, I want you to hit that like button, you fucking idiot! Press it right now! I'm not fucking around anymore! Press it! It's free! Doesn't cost anything! Click the fucking thumbs up! And subscribe if you guys are so inclined. I would appreciate that.
And
All
hit
right.
that notification bell.
Jimmy, shut the hell up, okay? Is that not enough? I just cussed out the whole audience, and you got to add your little notification bell.
I thought they'd like to hear it.
Oh, my gosh. All right, now we have my favorite part of the show. Are we doing this too early that we're doing the prison taffy?
No, it's because it takes a while to make, so we need to start now.
That's why we have Darius. Okay, Tiny, bring your chair. We need you to bring your chair next to Anthony. So, Anthony, you spent a little time in prison. We've been loving. You're on TikTok. You're on Instagram. You're big on all those places.
Help me with this, man.
But they have this thing where they make prison recipes. So George, let's play that clip real quick.
All right, so today I'm gonna show you how to make some prison Laffy Taffy. You're gonna need some Kool-Aid packets, some coffee creamer, just a little bit of water. First, you're gonna pour some creamer into
This
a
guy's
bowl.
millions of followers, Anthony.
Then you're gonna pour in your Kool-Aid packets. And since we're using Starburst Kool-Aid, we got to make some Starburst.
So he's making prison
If you
Starburst.
get your Kool-Aid in there, you just wanna make sure you get it all mixed up good.
Got it mixed
And then
up.
you're gonna add just a little bit of water.
Just a little splash.
Start mixing it.
Are you watching the recipe? You're gonna have to make this, Darius. So watch the recipe.
And you just want to keep mixing it and mixing it. This process won't take you like 20 minutes.
Jimmy, we're not gonna be able to
But
do
the
it in our
more you
hand
mix it,
like
the
that.
more
I
it's
got
gonna
these
turn into
plastic
a
bags.
Taffy consistency.
I don't know. I
The
mean, you're the
secret
one
is
who
adding
sent
the
me
right
this
amount of
video.
water.
I
If you
know.
add too
I
much
didn't
water,
realize. I thought he
it's
used a
gonna be too
bag. I
watery.
didn't know if he used his whole
Well, I
hand.
mean, you can do it in the bag, like.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to
Like
do it
I
in the
said,
back.
this takes
Okay,
about
so you
20
look at that.
minutes.
So look at that. That looks actually pretty good, Anthony. Have you ever had any prison candy like that?
I ain't never had that. That's something new.
Look, he's about to eat it. He says it's pretty
And
good.
after you get it to a
Now we're gonna make our own flavor. We're gonna make grape. Grape, hold that. And tropical punch. Anthony, so you've never seen this done before.
Never seen this done before.
Okay, so now let me make my bowl. Okay, we got a bag, So now this is how we do it. Hey, come here, get the handheld, Pat. We're gonna need you to bring the handheld over here. So we put a lot of coffee creamer in this. come over here. Got to put a ton of coffee creamer. Okay. Now, guys, open our Kool-Aid. We put our Kool-Aid packets in there. You're making grape. You guys, okay?
Yeah, this is very exciting.
Yeah, look at this. We're about to see this. Here, Anthony, you want to make it? You can make it right here now. Put a little bit of water in it.
All right, then.
Okay, all here. Y'all put a little bit of water in yours. Let me give y'all forks.
All right.
You got to mix it up.
Okay.
You saw how much you put in there. I think you just put a little in there.
There you go.
You can start mixing it up. Let's see if
Just a little.
Darius, you put a lot in yours, Darius. You guys seeing all this? Look at all this coffee creamer. Okay, now we got to start mixing. That's why me and Anthony can start doing the show. You guys got to mix this up. Let's see if we can get
Get a
this.
little more water.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to make sure it was enough. I want it dry.
Look at this recipe, guys. Come here.
I got it going on.
Come here, Pat. Look at this. See how it's red where it touches the liquid right there? This is coming together, Jimmy. How does this look? What are they saying? Are they ready to try it?
Yeah,
Jimmy,
they're a
what's
little
the chat
confused.
saying? Mixture's up, Darius.
I'll check mine. That looks good. Look at
See,
me.
that looks good. Okay, now I want to put it in the plastic. I want to put mine in the plastic bag.
Okay.
Let's see if I can turn it into freaking. Let's see if we can turn this into little Laffy Taffy. I mean, mine's starting to come together. I'm not even kidding. Okay. Now we got it in here. Now we got to close the bag. Jimmy, how's mine looking? Looks not that bad. It kind of looks like, dude. It kind of looks like the Laffy.
Okay, as someone who just had a baby that looks like afterbirth.
Stop, Jimmy. Stop doing this. Stop. Okay, you got to put yours in a bag.
Yeah, let me get mine.
Okay, put yours in a bag. Pour yours in a bag. Darius, you need more creamer in yours. Look at that.
Put too much water.
Yeah, why did you put so much
I
water
was
in
trying to
it?
make sure it was enough water.
Okay, I know, but I think there's not supposed to be that much water because it's supposed to be like Laffy Taffy. Okay, now pour that in here. Do not spill on the carpet. We're always getting in trouble for the mess. Okay, get it all in there. Ooh. Okay, so Anthony and I are going to get back to the show. So both of y'all put it in the bag. Okay, let's just stop with this. Now mix that up in the bag. Start making it hard. That's what she said. Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to check out this Laffy. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, there's ants on the set. Jimmy, there's freaking ants.
Are you serious?
Glenn Beck. No, look, come here, show these ants. Come here, let me see the camera. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, Glenn is going to get pissed.
Didn't
Did you
do
see
it.
these ants?
We didn't do it.
See the ants?
Oh, that's not good.
That's not, Jimmy, do you see them?
Spray it with the Clorox or whatever, the Windex.
You look at those little ants. Can you see them?
Wait, hold it still, hold it still. Oh, yeah, we see them.
Yeah, that's not. Dude.
Well, because you leave an open Coke.
I know, I leave a lot of stuff here. Jimmy, we're making prison Laffy Taffy. It's not my fault that ants like this. Okay, mine's not getting that hard.
You have to keep working it with your hands to get it hard.
Is that what they did?
Put two hands on it and just keep working up and down.
Anthony, we promise this is no homosexual type stuff. We're just we're just trying to make some Laffy Taffy. Jimmy, how long did he mix it up for?
30 minutes.
Like the Who's.
No, he didn't mix it up for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it said 30 minutes on the recipe.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys just stay busy. Me and Anthony are gonna go back to the show.
Also, Matthew Adams, $20 super chat. First super chat of the new year. Shout out to the chat rat fam.
Thank you, Matthew Adams. We love all the chat rats. Okay, so Darius, you just kind of mix these two up until the end of the show. We're gonna eat that at the end of the show. You understand that?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, put a little more creamer.
I'm trying to seal the bag first, though.
A little more creamer in there. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, actually smells pretty good.
Yeah, smells great.
All right, so we'll get back to that towards the end of the show. All right, Jimmy, so now we have some stuff we need to react to. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, the first one. Now, this is a viral video. I think it got 100 million views, Anthony. And this is the legendary video of Charleston. And where were y'all in Texas? Where were y'all in some small town?
Crockett.
Crockett, Texas.
Crockett, Texas.
And y'all were in a theater, so y'all must have sold a ton of tickets.
Yeah, it's from my understanding, like 700 people there.
That's a lot of motherfuckers at 700. If you can get 100 people to your comedy show, you're doing pretty good. To get 700, and in Crockett, Texas, a little small town. So let's play this clip, Jimmy. So we see this. This is the most legendary. And Charleston got jumped. That other guy ran on the, from behind. But that's you. That's you right there, Anthony.
That's me getting back on the stage.
Yeah.
Pulling my pants up.
Pulling your pants up. So where were you? You weren't on stage originally. Like, tell us, give us a play-by-play on what happened in this video.
When it first went on, and Charleston grabbed that
plant.
The first thing I did was jump off of the stage.
Okay, you jumped off. So you were behind the stage and you jumped off it.
Yeah, I came out, jumped off the stage. I grabbed Charleston on, tell him to chill.
Yeah.
Jumped off the stage to de-escalate the situation. Cause this is not a situation you want to do.
No.
You gotta be very smart when you in a venue, you got 700 people around you, and you don't know who with who, and everybody got guns. This is a trail ride crowd. And if anybody know about a trail ride crowd, everybody got a gun.
Wow.
So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta have somebody to be able to de-escalate, not escalate. So my whole mindset was, let me jump off this stage to de-escalate and hoping that Charleston realized, man, you just chill. Let me talk to them, let me get everything situated. Once it didn't go down like that, and once that happened, now I got to go into survival mode.
Yep.
Because now, once that happened, when you see Charleston White, who do you see? You see Dewberry.
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay, so therefore, you got decisions to make.
Are you a target? You think somebody's coming after you?
If your partner done something to me, you consider the target as well.
For sure. Yeah.
So therefore, it's life.
Yeah.
And then, and with me living my life the way I live my life, being in prison rides and doing all that, the first thing I got to do is, if you don't know, you put your back
to the crowd,
against the crowd. You want everybody in front of you.
Okay.
Because one thing you don't want is to get hit from the back, because you don't know what you're gonna get hit with.
All right.
So therefore, the first thing I do is, when it happened, now you gotta realize you got 700 people in here, and you in the country. And one thing about the country is this here.
Got guns.
Not only do they got guns, you can best believe one thing. If you in there, you probably got 50 cousins in there.
Oh, for sure. All my friends in
Okay.
the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. So therefore, now we gotta go. Now my mind is survival mode. Survival mode.
Yeah.
See, what people gotta realize is, I'm not a security guard.
Yeah.
I'm not no security.
You're Charleston's best friend.
That's
but
just
you
my
are his
partner.
Yeah.
So what my job is to do is to de-escalate. I don't want to see you crash out.
Yeah.
I don't even want to see you, because if I could have hit, if I would have said, oh man, fuck it. Charleston hit him in the head. Now I hit him.
Yeah, then it's worse.
Now here come his partner, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Pack up. Now here I go, I'm laying there. You know what everybody gonna say? That dumb motherfucker. He a stupid motherfucker. He put his life on the line for Charleston White, and Charleston White hit that man. He's a dumb motherfucker. You see how the world, so therefore you can't thank for everybody else, you gotta thank for yourself.
No, and you're right too. But when the second guy that got through, I know it got confused because both guys had the yellow jersey. But Charleston got tackled. Then how did Charleston get out of it? Because he was fine. He was on Instagram Live saying, "I'm fine. I got the check."
See, because when you look at this video, and once I get on stage, it's only one guy that I know of.
Yeah.
When he get on stage, the guy that's promoting the show grabbed him.
Okay.
So when he grabbed him, that's the first thing. I'm like, all right, bet.
You thought it was done because
I'm thinking it's done.
Yeah.
So when the other guy come, he kind of like, cause you gotta realize now he coming. So when he started me, I'm like, fuck, cause he could be coming at me.
Yeah. And he came from the side too, you know.
Exactly. So if he could be coming at me, because if his partner going that way, he could be coming at me. See, this is how you gotta always think when you in the middle of war.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Exactly.
So therefore, when it happened, now here it come, and go that way. But soon as he go that way, you watch it. Look, I don't think he did. As soon as he come, he grabbed him.
Look at Charleston throw that microphone.
But when he grabbed him, cause there's nobody else doing nothing.
Yeah.
All the ones you see in the white and the black and the leather, and you see the guy with the cowboy hat on right there running behind
Is
him?
that the promoter?
That's them are promoters.
Yeah.
So the first thing we did was
He might be friends with the guy that run on stage. You don't even know. You
you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to observe the whole situation.
Yeah.
So when that happened, the first thing we do was he grabbed him and didn't throw no punch. He couldn't do no punches because as soon as he hit him, boom, he turned over Charleston, get up. They grabbed the police right there. That's nothing.
Did the police arrest anybody or do anything?
He didn't arrest nobody.
Charleston probably. Did he want him to get arrested? Or
No, he didn't. We just wanted to.
Charleston's laid back, but they always get him mad for snitching. But then there's that viral video where Charleston called that rapper's grandmother and said, if the dope man was next door, would you call the cops? And she said, yes, I would.
When people say snitching, they only saying it so it can sound cool because snitching is the new form of the street life now.
Well, now they got paid informants. I saw some paid informants in
You get
Philadelphia.
paid a lot of money.
They make $75,000 a year.
You get paid a lot of money. And not only do you get paid a lot of money for the people that's going to the feds that's snitching, and this is what I tell people, you are a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
You are a law-abiding citizen.
As a snitch? You're talking about just normal?
Normal person. You are a law-abiding citizen. Nobody has no business to come fucking with you. Nobody has no business to come do nothing to you. And if somebody do something to you, you got the right to put their ass away for life. And that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Don't put that snitching rule on my mama. Don't put that no snitching rule on my daddy. Don't put that no snitching rule on my family that's going to work every day. Don't do that. Let the street guys, y'all can have the no snitching rule.
Yeah.
Let the street guys stay out there with the no snitching rule because they still snitching on each other. That's the reason why right now there's so many rappers right now. Paperwork is coming up and they are snitching. Nobody gives a fuck. Long as you got money and long as you got your entourage, nobody gives a damn what you do.
It's a cold world out there, though. I mean, it's just tough. These guys gangbanging. Now, who's all offset? Who's all in jail now? I can't even think about all those guys. They snitched on their best. Who he killed his best friend? I can't even think of that. You know,
the YNW Melly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. YNW Melly killed his best friend.
That's normal now.
Just killing your best friend.
But this is what I try to explain to the kids when I speak to them. Because when I speak to the youth, I can't speak to them from no level but one level. That's real.
Yeah.
Quit falling in love with these guys.
Yep.
Quit falling in love with guys that don't give a damn about you. They only give a damn about what you can do.
No, you're right.
They only give a damn about if you willing to shoot the pistol. They only giving a damn about you if you making the money. They only giving a damn about you when you saying yeah. The day you say, nah, homie, I don't want to go, I'm good. That's the day they gonna say you a lame, you a sucker, you a nobody. Let's wake up. See, we gotta start giving these kids the game early so they can start trying it out. Say, man, you think that's your homeboy? Well, this is what you do. Keep him with your girlfriend.
Yeah?
All right?
You trust him with your
That's
girl.
one.
Yeah.
2, drop some money, buy him, and let's see is he gonna give you that money.
So that's the first test. First test is girlfriend. Second test, put a little money out, drop a 20.
The third one is when he say, let's go do something, you tell him, I ain't with that, man. I'm good. You go ahead. Those 3 things is gonna let you know what kind of friend you really got.
Jimmy, clip that. That's about as much street knowledge as you can get. That's a test because a lot of people think, oh, you're my best friend. Really, they'll turn on you in 2
Come
seconds.
on, man.
Gosh.
It's not about a best friend is somebody that don't want to see you crash out but want to see you win.
Like you in Charleston.
See, I don't want to see Charleston crash out.
Yep.
See, one thing about this world people got to realize is this here. Fighting, I grew up fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of West Dallas, Texas, and I grew up fighting. My big brother gonna come and get me just to fight a little dude that I don't even know. He'll be like, hey, man, go whoop him.
Yeah.
So I grew up doing that. I grew up with that mindset. Yeah. I grew up in the West Dallas Boy Club boxing. I grew up, that was my lifestyle. Mm-hmm. But when you become mature, you'll start realizing that only broke people fight.
That's true, unless it's a celebrity boxing match.
God damn it.
No, you're right.
So I gotta realize that when I go around people, I realize Only broke people fighting drunk people. They the only motherfuckers that want to fight.
You're right, because how are we going to settle it with our fists? That's not how adults
Come on,
handle
man.
situations. No, you're 100% right.
So that's why I tell people, every situation does not mean for you to get violent. It's okay to say, hey, man, chill, buddy. No, it's okay. That does not make you weak. It does not make you a coward. It does not. Only with the broke people, them broke motherfuckers, they the only one gonna say, oh, you a coward with broke white. These the motherfuckers that want to see you die.
Yep.
The people that want to see you die is the people that speak in these kind of languages. Why in the fuck you gonna listen to somebody that's speaking this kind of language? Think about that.
No, you're 100% right, too. But that does kind of make me worry, too, because I think about all the people that love to see Charleston fall off. A lot of people would be so happy, Anthony, if they saw Charleston fall off, there'd be all these people on the internet, I told you so, but it's funny because I would protect Charleston, you would protect Charleston. It's just a dog-eat-dog world. It's hard when you get more fame, more people want to take you out.
That's the way it is. If Charleston White was saying what he was saying, with no views, nobody would give a fuck.
Yep.
Nobody wouldn't give a damn. Once he got views,
Gets millions of views every day.
once people start saying, hey, I understand, now guess what you got? You got, oh man, I hate that motherfucker, I hate him. But I always say this here, people ask me all the time, why do you hang with Charleston, man, and he say this and he, first of all, let me say this. Who you like is who you like.
Yep.
Who I like is who I like. I'm not here to like who you like,
Exactly right.
okay? So therefore, if my partner say something that I don't like, okay, he said something I don't like.
Yeah.
My mama done said something I don't like.
Yeah, my dad says so, yeah.
My daddy done said things I didn't like.
Yeah.
That don't mean I don't love my mama.
Yeah.
I don't love my daddy. My mama done told me, why you hanging out with them hoodlums, them thugs? They ain't nothing, they trash. My mama done said the same thing that Charleston saying about all this gang banging.
Yep. No,
Come on now, let's be realistic. But we want to defend everything that got to do with negativity. Everything that got to do with destruction, we want to sit back and defend it.
Even all the demonic stuff in the
Come
rap
on,
stuff,
man.
all the Little Nas X and all the... It's funny because Charleston White calls it out, but they'll say, oh, Charleston made these bad jokes. Listen, they don't get it. Guys, Charleston he plays a character. He says some funny stuff just to be outrageous, but these people take it like, with a grain of salt, like he's speaking, the cold, hard facts, when a lot of times he's spitting a lot of truth, but a lot of times he's bullshitting. He's joking around. But people can't separate the Charleston White, the character, and the Charleston White, the person, but you and I know him personally, so it's a little easier for us. But we've talked a lot about Charleston, but now I want to talk about you. I want to play this clip from Say Cheese. You talked about one of the wildest experiences you've ever met. Let's just play the clip, and then I want to get your reaction.
She got her eye out, like literally. A nigga got out of prison, grabbed her, bit her in her eye, and literally bit her eye out of her goddamn head, right? That is some horrific shit. The lady went through surgery, and I saw her again at the park.
So what happened right now? You know a woman, a guy just got out of jail, and he bit her eyeball? What the hell happened?
The guy that did it, he known for jumping on females, first of all.
All right.
I know him, he from my neighborhood.
So he beats up girls.
That's what he do. He went to prison for a long time. I want to say he did like 30 years. He come home, he was in the halfway house. But she decided, I guess to be with him.
Okay, so this is his girlfriend or what?
Yeah. So he at work because he had a half-wife, he got a job. So she bringing him lunch.
Yeah.
In the process of bringing lunch, the phone ring. Her phone go off. But when her phone go off, the first
dude on the phone?
he say, hey, give me that phone. No, I'm not giving you my phone.
Yeah.
So he like, okay. So he told her, give me a kiss, you can go and go. So he went up to her like he finna give her a kiss. Instead of going for her lips, he went straight to her eye.
What? And bit her eyeball?
Bit her eye, man, like literally. Grabbed her eye,
Was
bit
he
her
on
eye.
drugs? Was he whacked out? I mean, that's just,
Man,
that's like the Flocka stuff. You know, they smoke that stuff in Miami and then they start biting each other.
He just a sick dog. He need to be put away like the dogs.
Yeah.
Like
Michael Vick to
he
adopt
don't
that.
like, see, it's certain things that I see, like when I see something like that, I have no remorse for this guy.
No.
And people be like, but you got, man, put his ass away. It's some people that need to be in prison. I'm not debating that. He need to be put away like a dog.
When you see all this horrific stuff, it desensitizes you, like you said, how you worked in the club, you see the naked women. Is a black America too desensitized though? I mean, how does a young black man grow up in this world, you know, and have a proper life anymore without seeing all this terrible stuff, you know, having a single mom or the dad's in jail? I'm just saying, now the world is so dark. We were talking earlier about OnlyFans. A lot of people on the conservative side, they're anti-OnlyFans, but I'm of the opinion that, man, it's so hard to make $1 out of 15 cents. Everybody's struggling. So now some women figured out a way to make money, but how do these young black kids, even Latino kids, even white kids, but especially young black kids, how do they come up in a world not filled with trauma in this day and age?
It's hard. I always say this to the kids. All the kids, I always say this. Y'all are not brought into this world for people to love you. Y'all brought into this world for people to tear you down.
Yep.
The day you say no, the day you don't want to do this, they grab you and they tear you down. You a lame.
Yep.
You a sucker. Everything is make you feel like you a nobody if you don't do what they say do. So what we got to do as people is start realizing that if we do not focus on the problem that's going on, the kids ain't gonna have no future.
You're right.
Because if the mama is selling her body, if the daddy wanna play gangster, why in the fuck this kid is gonna have a chance in this world?
He's not.
The kid is not gonna have a chance. We got young kids nowadays, we got little kids, they wanna be hoes.
Yeah, I know. Girls want to be a hoe. That's crazy.
They literally signing up saying, hey, I'm looking for a pimp.
I've seen it on Instagram where on Blade Wars, they share that where girls are looking for pimps.
They looking for a pimp. Hey, I want to come on, I want to be able to sell this goddamn cootie cat. You got young guys that's coming into this world and they doing this here. Hey, I want to go to prison.
Why do you think that is? They just want to go to prison so they look hard to other black people? I mean, why would you want to go to jail?
Because you just said it. They only want to look good to the other black people and the poor black people, motherfuckers who don't give a damn about them.
Hey, Anthony, I actually have a question the chat wants to know on that. How long do you think Darius would last in prison?
Yeah.
And like what part
maybe
of the
a
pecking
long
order
time
would
though.
he
He
be?
did do the glory hole.
He gonna make it because one thing about prison is this here. Well, I went to prison in the 90s where when you came through the door, somebody wanted to look at you. So I used to always tell people like Darius, probably ain't got no major fighting background. I always told him this here. Man, when somebody call you out, just swing.
Just
Until you can't. Man, quit trying. See, that's what I'm saying. See, but only thing about street fighting and going in there and fighting in prison, it's a different ball game. You got motherfuckers that hit you from your feet to your head. So I always tell any youngster that come in prison is this here. Don't never stop swinging.
Just punch until
Just swing. If you just able to swing, just keep swinging, just keep swinging. Guess what? I don't care who it is. A motherfucker gonna get tired. Yeah. That's all I tell. Because my thing is that I always been against this. I've been against in prison where blacks gotta check blacks. Because people try to make it seem like, well, we trying to check them to see if they gonna stay down. See, I used to get caught up into that. We gonna check him to see if he gonna stay down. If he don't stay down, we gonna break him. Now, if we break him, guess what? You either gonna pay for protection or it's a guy that's over here, he like booty.
And you're gonna be giving up the booty every day.
So that's how it is.
And
So I always tell people this here. I have always been against that. And that's the reason why I can sit out here now and advocate and tell kids the truth. We so much against each other that it's pathetic. We not here to say you just came off the chain. You a youngster. Nobody's gonna mess with him. Our job is to protect you, brother. Our job is to get you, try to show you how to get through school and show you the real ropes, man. Not trying to hit you across your head and thinking that you're gonna be cool. You're not gonna jump on me and think I'm gonna be cool with you. You better be lucky if I don't kill you. And that's the mindset that I used to try to tell the youngsters when I was coming up. And I'm watching this. So that's the reason why I say I don't glorify the prison lifestyle. I don't glorify going into the showers and seeing a goddamn boy with a dick in his mouth, a dick in one hand and a dick in another hand and another nigga fucking him. See,
Sounds like
these
a
are
glory
stories
hole.
they don't tell you about.
Nope.
They don't tell you about the stories when you walking down the hallway in the pill window and a motherfucking nigga fucking the motherfucking pill window while the officer's sitting there watching it go down.
Wow.
They don't tell you them stories. See, they only tell you to glorify how many knockouts they got. They don't tell you the stories where when the laws get you, they beat your goddamn ass, you and Sig and your partners that's supposed to be your homeboy done let you get your ass kicked in that hallway and then do nothing. See, we don't talk about the real when they speak about this prison, but I tell them, say, man, it ain't nothing good about that. That's some shit for peasants, man. That ain't shit for no grown-ass men. If we gotta go to prison, we going for our family. And not only are we going for our family, because we gonna beat it in self-defense.
What, and when they sentenced you, you had your mother there, you had your whole family there?
Yeah, man.
Was that the toughest day of your life?
No, it wasn't. I think that was I was going in trying to become a gangster.
So you were hard, you weren't afraid?
I wanted to be a gangster. My mindset was, I want to be a gangster. That's why when I went in, I didn't give a fuck about doing no squabbling. If you say Dewberry name, we known for squabbling.
Yep.
We don't give a fuck, we gon' squabble. But my thing was, this is how you earn your stripes. Now I go to prison, I come home, and get what I am now. I'm OG.
You are OG.
That's what they say, right? I always tell people, man, don't call me OG, man. My name Dewberry, my guy. I don't want to go to prison to come home to live up to a stereotype of being a gangster because I went to prison. I was a dumb young motherfucker that went to prison. At the age of 15 years old, I don't know nothing. I thought I knew something till your mama, you remember mama told you, boy, you don't know a goddamn thing, boy.
Oh, yeah, I remember those days.
See, reality had to set in with me as I went down that roller coaster ride. That's why I can talk the way I talk right now, because I ain't never fucked no boy. Ain't no nigga ever slapped me. Ain't no nigga ever put his motherfucking paws on me. Ain't nobody ever violated me in 18 years of doing my time. Ain't nobody ever disrespected me. Not one motherfucking day. And I'll put $1 billion up to right now. Ain't nobody ever disrespected me in no form or fashion.
And mark that down, Jimmy. Nobody fucks with Dewberry, all right? Nobody has, nobody will.
Hey, speaking of that, let's see the end of the poll results.
Okay, into the poll results, then we got to eat the candy, and the show's almost over. Okay.
Is Darius gay for going to a glory hole?
Is he gay?
No, he's not
yes,
gay.
75%. No, 25%.
Oh, so you're not gay.
No, it's not
No,
gay.
yes.
Okay, so let's see some of this candy, Darius. Okay, grab some of this candy. Grab some. All right, you show us here, Pat. You might need to zoom in. You got to try some, Tiny. Put a little on your finger. Guys, now this is prison Laffy Taffy. How do you think it's going to taste?
Let's see.
I hate creamer. Or just drink my coffee black. Oh,
Let's see what it tastes like.
Okay, Rel, hey, this is for you. Ugh. Ugh.
That is nasty.
That tastes nasty as hell. Dude, that's gross. Oh, what the hell, Jimmy? Jimmy, that is gross.
None of that. That is nasty.
That is gross as hell. Not enough sugar. Okay, oh, and then last thing, I got some gifts.
Well, it looked like y'all fingered a girl on her period.
Okay,
and
stop
licked your
saying
lips.
that. Jesse Lawrence got us a gift. Let's open this real quick. Thank you for the Christmas gift. Let's see what it is. I haven't checked it out yet. I hope these aren't nude pictures. She sent me a bunch of pictures of myself. Okay, I guess she wants me to autograph them or something. Okay, so it looks like I got to autograph some stuff. Thank you, Jesse Lawrence. I hope we didn't show her address. And this is, look at this. Look at this nice ass gift from Ruby. We got a bunch of other, kitchen mitts. All right, guys. So thank you for the gifts. Merry Christmas. Anthony, tell the people where they can find you before you go.
Right now, y'all can find me on YouTube, Anthony Dewberry official YouTube page. Go on there right now, man. Y'all go, make sure y'all go subscribe. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Anthony Dewberry, Money Mr. Blue on Instagram. One thing about it is this here, when I tell y'all to go over to the YouTube page and subscribe and do that, it's because of this here. They say the only way you can get out, you can be able to give out a message, you gotta have a crowd to talk to. So with that being said, guess what? Y'all go over there so we can start delivering the message. Because once we deliver the message, because Alex Stein just gave me a major platform. So guess what? It's time to deliver the message. Now go over there and subscribe. It's gonna be all right.
Go hit that subscribe button right now. Go follow it. Everybody needs to support Dewberry. He's gonna come on the show regular because he lives down the street. I'm telling you, I know he doesn't like the term OG, but he's a real OG, not like Darius, Glory Hole Darius. All right, guys, we end the show the same way every time with a freestyle finale. DJ, hit that beat.
Let's roll.
Yo, let's go!
Yo, baby!
It's prime time and Dewberry, Darius, we're so scary of the murder. Gonna put him down. He was scared, even though he's brown. Acting like a clown, getting lost and found. I am a pimp, eating on the shrimp. Dewberry's king, he did his thing. Hit that bell so you can hear it ring. Come on, my man. We love you. We love you. Thanks again. Peace. Good night.
Hey, last time.